Hey guys, our church just finished a sermon series entitled Jesus is Better. Each week of the sermon, they had a video testimony of somebody or a couple that would get up and talk about a life event or a tragedy that had kind of gone on where they had to cling to Jesus. And in doing so, they realized that it wasn't the circumstance they were walking through that was the bigger deal, but it was Jesus. And how he brought them through those situations. So our pastor challenged us to make a video ourselves about how or what we would say. So I went back and tried to figure out what I would say. I will say that in looking back, I will have to say that I'm very fortunate in that we haven't had to walk through some of the tragedies that some of these other families had. We haven't had the big health histories, big health problems that some of them have had to walk through. So in that aspect, I've been very fortunate. I'd say my biggest issues that I've gone through have been work related. I've been in some great positions at a hospital where um, my schedules have matched up with my wife's. Things have been going great. About 6 or 7 years ago, I found myself in a position like this. Um, and then some things happened where uh, I was taken out of that position, and I, had some questions as far as what was going on. Um, but what happened was that was probably the only way I was going to leave that position. And then the new position that I moved into opened up. I never applied for it. It was just I got a call out of the blue. Um, and then offer the job even before I applied, which, I looked at and saying, okay, this was only a God thing because there was no way that I would have, figured this out or looked for it or anything like that. So, um, I took that job as, it was basically gift wrapped as far as the details of it, of no weekends, no holidays, no calls, schedules matched up nearly perfect with my wife. It was great. Um, but a year and a half into that job, we get a new director who decided she was going to change some things and changed everything that made that job, uh, what I had signed up for. So I looked into, kind of looked around and found another place that I was going to end up at, but um, it wasn't. It wasn't the same. It wasn't quite how it didn't open up the same way. To me, it was going to be kind of a placeholder, stepping stone to somewhere else. Um, and I questioned, okay, God, you gave me this gift of a job, but now it's taken away. So what's going on? And I was frustrated, and I found myself looking at that job and looking at the gift of it as being bigger than Jesus himself. Um, in moving to this new job, it was maybe not what I would have expected, not really where I initially wanted to be. We've definitely gone through some struggles there. But as I look at it and I kind of see what's going on there, and that's God's plan for me. That's where He wants me to be. And so the other job that I thought was the gift was kind of here's your next step. Um, and so one thing that I've realized from that is that uh, God's plan, Jesus's plan is better than the gifts that He gives us. And so just finding myself there has um, been an amazing thing. And so I'm very, very thankful for that. And I hope that this encourages you. Thank you.